My stomach hurts, man. Filling me up with all this negative energy and shit. Like, I don't even know. What's the point? Like, I don't even...
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys what's on my iPhone 12 Pro Max. Very excited to film this video. You guys seem to really like watching all of my what's on my iPhone videos, so I just thought it would be a really fun idea to show you what's on my new one. My setup for my phone has literally been the same ever since I had the 6S, and then I recently switched it up, so it'll be something new. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also comment down below any of your favorite apps, because I'm always looking for new apps to put on my phone as if I don't have enough already. And yeah, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I post a video. And without any further ado, let's get into the video. So this is the phone that I have. I currently have the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and it is in the blue color. I think it's Pacific blue. It's a really pretty color, actually. I was very skeptical when I got the blue one. I got it as a birthday present, but I've actually really liked it a lot, which is great. Construction noise, give me a second. So this is what my lock screen looks like. It is just a bunch of motivational quotes and stuff. I didn't make this. If you are subscribed to the Misha twins on YouTube, Ashley Misha is the one who made this. This is her lock screen on her phone, and she shared it on her story, and I really liked it. This is what my home screen looks like. I took inspiration from Pinterest, and I'll show you like the board that I have later, but I have a bunch of like saved of different types of ways that people have customized their phone with iOS 14. I only have one page for my iOS 14 because I just like all my apps in one place, and it's just simple and clean, and I really like it. So I'm going to start off with actually this side with all the widgets to kind of just show you what I have on here. The first widget that I have is just of like pictures. It just rotates through pictures of my camera roll. I didn't really select any, it's just random. Then at the top I have announcements that show up for Canvas student for my university, but I haven't logged into it on my phone because I literally got this phone after I already got out of school, so I just haven't opened it. Then I have the weather app over here, and it's currently 22 degrees. We are officially out of winter. I'm very happy about that. Then I have Google Calendar, and there's nothing on there because I'm not doing anything with me not having anything to do. Then this one is the charger widget thing, and it just tells me all the power of all my devices. So usually it'll tell me like the power of my phone, my AirPods, and then if this was on my iPad, it would also include like my Apple Pencil and stuff like that. Then the last widget that I have is just a Spotify, and it just shows what I've been listening to recently. So I was just on my episodes for my podcasts that I listen to, because I listened to a podcast this morning. Alrighty, now we are on the main page. In the top left corner, I just have another widget, and this is just the Yahoo weather widget. It just has the weather there because I'm very obsessed with knowing the temperature. In terms of apps, I first have my phone app, and I just use that literally all the time because I just use it to call people on normal phone, on FaceTime, and on WhatsApp. I'm just always on that. Then I have photos, which self-explanatory. Then I have Google Maps, and I personally find Google Maps a lot better than Apple Maps. I know Apple Maps is actually pretty good, but it just doesn't work in Zimbabwe. Like, they don't announce the roads and all of that. There's no voice in Zimbabwe the last time I tried. So I really like Google Maps because it actually says the roads and stuff, and it also works offline too, which is great. Then lastly, I have camera, and I really like the camera. That's my setup. It's really good quality. It's very disturbing sometimes when my quality is like really good and then I just see all of like things on my face. Then on the left again, the next widget that I have is a Spotify one, and it just links to the last thing I listened to. Again, I was in like the playlist called Your Episodes. So all of my folders on my phone have cloud icons instead of names, but usually I'll name them something, but I just decided to be aesthetic and different. So the first folder is all of my social media stuff. Okay, so the first app that I have is Instagram, and if you guys want to follow my Instagram, it's right here. It's just Tayeza Allison. All my social medias are pretty much at Tayeza Allison. I have one question actually about how I edit my Instagram photos, and I will do a whole video on that. I just didn't want to include it in this because it will just be a really long video. Yeah, I'll just make it a separate video, but I've definitely finally established a theme that I like on my Instagram. If you followed me for a little bit, you know that I like to change it up a lot because I'm never satisfied. But then also on my Instagram, I do have a study Instagram. If you guys are interested in like stuff I haven't posted in months because I haven't been at school. Then I have Twitter, which again is Tayeza Allison, and here I just follow a lot of like tea. I don't really tweet much, but I do retweet stuff. And I have Pinterest, which is the love of my life. It's basically social media without the social. If you go to my board that is wallpapers, in here I have like the section called widgets, and then all of these are different ways that people have customized the iOS 14. So this is the one that I took inspiration of to do mine. Like, it's literally pretty much the exact same thing. Then we have my Spotify, and I always have the link to my Spotify in the description, but I know my username is just Tayedza. I changed a lot of my playlist names, and then I also made more playlists. Right now, the playlist that like I love so much, it's called Oh So I'm in a Movie, and it's all these like indie or like dreamy kind of music. Then we've got Netflix, and that's where I watch TV shows. I keep it on my phone in case I want to download stuff offline. Then I have YouTube Studio, which has all of my analytics for my YouTube channel. Then we've got Snapchat. I was blessed that I made a decent username when I made Snapchat in 6th grade. Then I have my TikTok, which again is @Allison. I don't really make TikToks. On the next page, we have stuff that I don't really use that much, so I'm gonna go fast through them. Apple TV, Facebook, Showmax, which is like Netflix but with all the South African shows, and then also like stuff from HBO Max. Messenger connected to my Facebook, FaceTime, emojis for Snapchat, Discord, Slack. It's almost like Discord, but also like not really. Clubhouse, it's like a place with a bunch of voice channels, and you have to be invited to join it, so you can't like sign up for it. And then last, I have followers, and then I just check if people are unfollowing me. Then this next folder is pretty much just like school based. So there's Canvas, which is what I was talking about earlier. Then I have Notion, and Notion is the love of my life. I posted a video a couple of weeks ago about my life dashboard, how I organize my life and stuff like that. Then I have Outlook, which is the email app that my school uses. Then I have Duolingo, which is what I was using to keep up with Spanish, but I haven't used it in a while. Google Translate, because you can never go wrong with Google Translate. And then I also have Google Calendar, which I again explained in the video I was talking about earlier. Then I have Google Drive and like Google Docs, which is a couple apps later. I just use that to work on all my assignments and stuff because I like to have everything all in one place. Then Quizlet is what I use for flashcards and studying. I've been using that since middle school. It's amazing. Then down here we have my photo editing one. This is where the magic happens for my Instagram feed, my Instagram stories, sometimes my YouTube thumbnails. I don't make my thumbnails on my phone anymore, but pretty much some of the apps on here are the same ones that I use on my iPad and on my computer. Then the last folder here on my phone is basically like productivity, and then also like the extra stuff. So the first thing I have Spark, and this is the app that I like to use for all of my emails. So actually every single email account that I have 5. They're all logged into here, so including my school one, and it's just easy to keep track of everything. It organizes everything into categories, and it's just amazing. Then I've got my notes app, and I use notes for everything. I have folders for like life, list, YouTube, school. Then I have Apple Calendar, which I don't use anymore, but I used to love it, but I just like Google Calendar a bit more. But I don't see anything wrong with using Apple Calendars. Then I've got reminders, and I explained how I use Apple reminders. Then I've got my Gmail, and this is linked to like my professional email account. So like, for example, I've done like a brand post with Audible on my Instagram. That's like the email address I use to contact to do all of that. Then I have PayPal settings, and then I have clock, and my clock is okay. Yeah, I have an alarm for 3 a.m. because I was trying to watch the Olympics. Then I've got Clue, which is like a period tracker app. Then I've got Water Llama, which I don't use anymore, but it's like a tracker for the amount of water that you drink. Audible, because I was using that for the sponsored thing. Then I've got Interval Timer, which is what I use when I want to do workouts by myself without watching like a workout video. Then I have a Starbucks app because I've been winning a bunch of Starbucks gift cards through my sorority and then a bunch of clubs with my university, but I don't have Starbucks here, so I just have the app so that I can load all of my gift cards onto there so that I use them all when I go there. Then I got Pattern, which is a really cool astrology app. Then I have CoStar, which is again another astrology app. This one's a lot popular. If you guys are curious about what my chart is, I am an Aries sun, a Capricorn moon, and a Leo rising. That is all for like the main apps over here. Then on my dock I have WhatsApp, which is what I text some people with, Safari, which is the internet browser I use, and then iMessage, which is what I also text people with. Pretty much mostly people that I go to university with in Toronto, because they all use iMessages. And then all my friends from here all use WhatsApp. But that is all that is on my phone. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. I really hope you guys liked seeing what was on my phone. Again, in the comments down below, let me know what your favorite apps are so that I can try and add some on my phone. I'm always looking for new apps. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and then also if you're new, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a video. But yeah, that is all for me. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Even the police can't handle what's going on. A dangerous enemy has appeared. You're the only one who can defeat this enemy. You're the guardian that's been chosen for this mission.